other. And Lord Krishna would go last on top and break the pot of the mud and the butter. And Krishna would scoop and eat all, and whatever would drip from there, the friends would get a little bit. And if they would get caught, Krishna would run away, and these friends would get a lick.
Set them up.
Yeah, so they used to chat and all that. Oh, one day, when Krishna appeared on the shore, he was a little bit unhappy. He looked unhappy. So Madhavadas asked him, Kanhaiya, what is going on today? Why are you so sad? He said, no, it's not. You know, when two good friends are talking and one other one can, feel that, he's not present today here. He's kind of lost, thinking so he has something on his mind. And so Madhavadas keep pursuing and asking him, Kanhaiya, no, tell me, what's wrong today? You don't look happy as usual. You're not smiling. He said, no, nothing. Everything is good. He said, no, you have to tell me today. Otherwise, I'm not going to think about you anymore. He said, yeah, okay, Madhavadas, I miss Vrindavan. And you know what I miss the most? Madhavadas said, he thought Madhavadas said he's going to bring some good topic here. Madhavadas said, yeah, Krishna, bol. What do you miss the most? He said, yeah, thieving. Stealing is what I miss the most. You've grown up so big, now you're Jagannath. He said, yeah, but the joy in stealing, the good times we had, very sad that I cannot do that, He said, Madhavadas said, Krishna, look, if you're missing so much, you can go ahead and, do some break-ins and so. He said, no, I cannot do it anymore, He said, why don't you help me then? I don't have no more friends. Back in the days, we used to be like so many friends. So why don't you, you join me? So Madhavadas said, Kanhaiya, I'm a Pandit. I don't have experience in stealing and all of that, don't drag me into this. He said, no. Kanhaiya, Krishna said, no, Madhu, don't worry. I'll do all the work, I'll set up the plan, I'll train you. The only thing is that you have to create that mood in you to steal, and you have to be fast. You have to do it in a speed, because you don't want to get caught. He persuaded Madhavadas. Madhavadas said, okay, Kanhaiya, okay, good. Tell me, where are we going to go? What are we going to steal? Kanhaiya said, you know what? It's been a long time I didn't eat kathal. Kathal? You know what kathal is?
Yes.
Okay. Jackfruit. Go. He said, long time I didn't eat that. It would be very fun for us to go steal kathal. Further, few blocks away from here. Madhavadas said, that the garden of the king? He said, yes. He said, Kanhaiya, that king is my disciple. How much kathal you want? I'm going to tell him today, and tomorrow I'll have a whole truck for you. He said, no. I'm not going to enjoy that. You have to go steal it. We're just going to steal one. That's it. Let's go. He took Madhavadas, and they sneak into the garden. And Krishna told him, listen, you have to climb the tree very fast. He looked at Kanhaiya, I thought, you're going to climb it. He said, no. I'm the master plan maker. So you're going to do it. I'll tell you what to do. It's very easy. You have to climb fast. You cannot speak loud. And you break the kathal and you drop it. And I'll catch it. And you come down very fast. And then we'll take off. Madhavadas said, okay, I'll try. He said, yes. So he started to climb the tree. Who? Madhavadas. He started to climb the tree. But when he climbed the tree on top, he now asking from the top now, Kanhaiya, this one to pick or that one to pick? And Kanhaiya sitting, standing by the root of the tree and said, Are Madhavadas? Quiet. Madhavadas said, I can hear you. Which one? This one or that one? And the caretaker of the gardener, he was right around. He said, wait, I'm come and tell you which one. When she said that, Krishna disappeared. And the gardener said, come down. And Madhudas, he came down. And his hand got cuffed. He got tied up. And he said, oh, you steal? He said, no. I'm not stealing. I'm not thief. And he looked around where Krishna is. And he said, who are you looking for? You have more friends with you, someone else with you. He said, no, I'm just looking, just wandering around. He said, okay, tonight you will be tied up like that, and the next morning you'll be presented to the king, and he will make the judgment. Madhura said, yeah, Bhagavan Krishna. He got held the whole night at the quarter of the gods. And the next morning, he said, okay, Madhudas, let's go to the king. On their way to the chamber of the king was taking a ride on his horse, and he spotted Madhudas, and he jumped from the horse already right away, and he says, Guruji, you are handcuffed? And the guard said, yes, Maharaj. He has done a bad act in the garden, and that is why he's handcuffed and he's tied up. And then the king began to yell at the guard, how can you do this? It's my Guruji. You cannot do that. Madhudas said, King, don't yell at him. He's doing his job. He is right. How is right? Because if I do anything like that, I deserve this. He said, what did you do? Madhudas said, I steal. He said, steal? You are my Guruji. What did you steal? He said, Madhudas said, let's go in the palace and I'll explain everything. They went in the palace and Madhudas explained everything. The king asked, for real? So Krishna cannot stay without stealing? This is how addicted he is and missing? He said, yes. All his leelas from small one, all of this he remembers. He doesn't have that ambience anymore. That time has gone already. Now he's missing this thing. And the king began to cry. Tears rose from his eyes. He said that look at the Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. For jackfruit, he does this leela of stealing. And he said, Madhudas, Guruji, don't worry. If he loves jackfruit so much, he called his attorneys right away and he made up the deed. He transferred the entire garden to the name of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Next day, Madhudas went back walking up by the ocean on the shore, and he thought of Krishna, and he said, when Krishna appeared, I will teach him a lesson. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna appeared right away smiling, and Madhu said, you are laughing? Krishna said, look, you cannot blame me. You cannot blame me, it's your fault. I taught you not to scream so loud and you have to do it fast. You took your time to climb the tree. Then you want me to select which one. Don't you know which katal is ripe already or not? Which jackfruit is ready? So it's not my fault, it's your fault. But how, by the way, how was the whole night? Madhudas said, Krishna, you have not changed a bit. You still want to make fun of me. He said, I went in there, I was at the quarter of the guards, tied up, being imprisoned the whole night. By the way, the jackfruit I picked, the one of them, did you get it? How was it? Krishna said, no, there is nothing. Once the gardener spotted you and began to say, okay, he's coming, I disappeared. Mother said, Kanhaiya, shame on you. I picked the one of the jackfruit and you didn't get it. Not one jackfruit you got. And look, I spent as a prisoner the whole night. Okay? And look, he opened the deed of the paper and look, I got you the whole garden. The whole garden. And he gave the deed, hand deed into Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Bhagavan Sri Krishna, tears flew from his eyes and he hugged Madhudas. He said, actually it's not the jackfruit I'm missing. I'm missing our company. It's not just the stealing, it's our company I'm missing. That how all of you always have dedicated your time and towards me, for me, and the friendship that you have kept alive. These are all material, the jackfruit and all of that. I can sit in my abode in the Golok Dham, and with the snap of a finger, I can have a whole big garden of things. But Kanhaiya is Madhav, one that is a scholar, even is learned so much also, one that is working and bring up their families, one who is preparing food for their families, but yet don't forget me. For those I am ready to show them my Leela. And I want to include them in my Leela. And devotees up to today, that jackfruit garden up to today belongs to Jagannath Puri, Bhagavan Sri Jagannath. So this is the love of the Lord, but it happens only when you dive into the Leela and you take it in. You replace Madhav Das with you. You replace Ma Yasoda with yourself. You replace Nanda Baba with yourself. Mansukha, Sudama, all these friends, you replace them with yourself and put them there. And one day, the Lord will come and wrap his arms around you. One day, he will cry for you. And since that day, those who are reading these Leelas, also when they have nice jackfruit, right, koa, when they buy that, they put and offer some koa to Bhagavan Krishna. Hey Kanhaiya, Natkhat, look, I don't want you to get me in trouble, so therefore I bring jackfruit for you and enjoy. And that prasad, after leaving it there, offering to you, then you share it with your family. Prem se ule Krishna Kanhaiya. So devotees, it was very lovely to be here in the house of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan. This is our culture. This is our wealth. And this is where you bring up your children. This is where you come and spend time, because this is not just a place of worship, but it's an institution also. You learn a lot here, and you have a great acharya here who holds your hands and leads you, guides you, teaching you the values of life, what you are worth it, where you have to be, how you have to be, what to hold, grasp on, what to let go, all of that. And more than that is the devotion, bhakti, that he's teaching all of you to practice bhakti. Bhakti is very sweet. Without bhakti, one cannot reach and meet in union with the Lord. Okay? Even fighting with the Lord is also bhakti, but it has to be righteous. Without bhakti, one cannot. One has to know vairagya. The scholars, the jnanis, they worship the Lord as the absolute Nirgun Nirakar Brahma, one that doesn't show its form, one that's not visible and all that. But the devotee is the opposite of it. The devotee sees the Lord, His Krishna in everyone. The devotee sees His champion in everything. Whether it is a small grass or a small flower that blooms in the morning, he sees the Creator in that also. A jnani, a wise, would always say, no, this is apavitra, this is impure, keep far away. But in Vrindavan devotees, the gopis, they were with Bhagavan Sri Krishna without brushing. And up to today, devotees, even those who are reading the Bhagavad, they go to the temple without brushing teeth or take shower, because Kanhaiya is their friend. In friendship, right? It doesn't matter if you shower or go and what's or not. All is okay. And they go and they do the darshan of the Lord. When Bhagavan Sri Ram departed after 11,000 years from Ayodhya back to his abode, he took almost everyone with him. Everyone and everything went with him. Even the Duba grass, the Behema grass also went liberated. what school they went to, what Sanskrit they learned, what ritual they mastered. No. But the love they had, they would come in the morning, get up in the morning, the Behimagaras, and the flower trees, and produce and be ready to serve the Lord. Everyone went, except for Hanumanji, Vibhishan, Sugriv, Dravid, the monk Dravid, and a few more did not went. Vibhishan also didn't went with the Lord. So love has to be there, devotion has to be there, bhakti has to be. Bhakti is the only way in the age of Kali Yuga. Jaga, Yoga, Japa, Tapa, Puja, all of these will not bring in union with the Lord. Listen to his katha, be with him, involve him in every action of yours, and that is called bhakti. There are so many folds of bhakti, whichever one you can grab one of them. Bhakti is the one, especially in this age of Kali Yuga. You will be in union with the Lord, with the Lord. And I congratulate all of you that even leaving your birth country, many of you, and coming so far, yet you have not forgotten your dharma, your duties, your responsibilities, your culture, and all that. You're still here, and a place of worship, an institution, and you practice your Sanatana Dharma. May the Lord Radha Krishna, Sita Ram, Lakshmi Narayan, and Uma Parvati shower divine grace, chosen blessing, richest blessing upon all of you and your children as well. Once again, I thank all of you here today for giving me the opportunity, and Acharya Ji, Narayan Ji, also my humble thank you to all of you. And devotee, it was nice to be here for a little bit, and also when the Yajna in Edmonton, Edmonton is very nice. I'm here only a few days, so, but I feel that there is a lot of nice people here and nice things here. Prem se bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Yeah, I'm handing over to
Thank you very much, Pandit, for the visit to give to our temple. We enjoyed the last couple of days with you at Dave's place, and we're hoping that one of these days, one of the summers, we can get you there for a couple of days to share more of your knowledge. Thank you for coming, and